Well, I'm pretty excited to dig into some food today. It's here on Esco Beach, which is just a little bit north of Mai Key Beach in Da Nang, Vietnam. But it's a really beautiful view. Had a beautiful time at Marble Mountain. And now I'm going to dig into some food. The first thing I'm going to have is a cappuccino. Dun, dun, dun. Love my cappuccinos. Thank you, Birte Abel, for getting me addicted to cappuccinos. Breaking a fast takes on a whole new meaning when you've been fasting for, well, I'm in day 8 now. I started Saturday over a week ago, and there's some problems with doing that I've been taking care of, like drinking potassium and getting my electrolytes and taking magnesium tablets in the evening. I stay as far away from sugar as I can. There's a little bit of sugar here in the cappuccino because milk contains sugar. Lactose is a sugar. The coffee does not have any sugar, and of course they give me little packets of sugar, all of which I discard to the side, and I do not eat those things. I have ordered, however, a Eggs Benedict Florentine, which means that it has salmon and spinach and hollandaise sauce on it here at Esco Beach Bar, Lounge, and Restaurant. It also means that, of course, it's on a piece of toast, and they bake their own bread here, so it's kind of a feature of the place. And then they also douse it in maple syrup. So the maple syrup and the toast, I've requested that those be taken away and that they not appear on my plate. We'll see if that order actually comes through. And then the other piece is I've ordered a side order of bacon. The trick is going to be to eat this very slowly because a number of things, it's actually a good thing that I've been drinking the cappuccinos because my stomach has had at least a little bit of digestion opportunity this week. Otherwise, insulin would spike extremely high. That could even go so far as to result in me passing out. We don't want to do that here in a restaurant. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good boy. The other thing is that the gallbladder and the liver have been producing things like bile, and that's been just dumped into the system and kind of just working its way through. And it's also producing a lot less. And so, the whole system has to turn on here, and it's been very dormant. And this is a really exciting time because this is actually when I get to see the implementation of a lot of the stem cell development and a lot of the autophagy work that's been being done over the last days. And basically it's from I would guess, just based on signs in my body, that's from late day 5 until the present. And I'm really excited to see how that shows up. A lot of things have shown up on my body already, like I've had skin clearing, I'm healing really fast. And I sometimes have scalp problems and stuff like that, and all that has gone away. And I feel in general pretty energetic considering I haven't eaten for 7 days. When it comes to really taxing exercises like walking up all those stairs earlier, of course that's difficult, but I think that would be difficult even if I had eaten. But it was made a little extra harder because of the extra work that my heart has to do. I'm guessing that my red blood cells are pretty dense in my body. That means that my blood is a little thick, and so my heart's gonna be relieved to get a little bit more hydration into the blood and to thin down the red blood cells just a little bit. I say that, but I did have my blood pressure taken yesterday. It was 129/76, which is very much in the range, and it's quite surprising considering that I had just come out of the heat and I'm on this fast. So it shows that I'm doing a healthy job of managing my fast and that my heart is responding appropriately. Here it is. And they did a beautiful job. Look at this. They did absolutely what I asked. I have to be careful not to break down here in a restaurant because it's pretty emotional time, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Food. A beautiful thing. The staff were really nice and they moved me to a table that was even closer to the outside of the restaurant and closer to the beach view, so I'm even better situated here. And just to reflect on that, it's really just so interesting. We're so dependent on eating and having it in our bodies to live and to survive. And then we, in our crazy state, have taken that steps further and have made it into an obsession. And we've contorted our bodies and done ourselves a great deal of disservice. I know I certainly have, over eons of time. And through industrialization of our food processes, we've accelerated that degradation of our food, and through industrialization of agriculture and whatnot. But to have this kind of a significant break and just to recognize the will inside, the being inside that is independent of that dependence, and then to break that fast and to look at our food with such joy and appreciation, and to feel what it does inside the body as it moves through. And I can feel it hitting my stomach. It hits like a lead balloon, actually. So I'm having to take it really slow because I don't want to throw up or anything of that kind. I want this to be a positive experience for my body, for my soul, for my mindset, for my mental clarity. And this is a long-term strategy. I don't intend to fast forever, but I do intend to continue providing my body nutrition as long as I live, and getting really clear what good nutrition is for me and what sits well in my body is eminent to that goal. So here's to some more deliciousness. Well, after a 3.5 to 4 hour night's sleep and 2 hours of hiking upstairs in the hot Vietnam tropical sun, and then a delicious protein and fat-centric meal like I just had, now I am completely depleted. I've got my night kerchief on. Here you go, we're going to close the drapes and block the sun out, and I am going to take a nap right here in the middle of the day with my hot water bottle to accelerate and help with some digestion, and just settle into happiness and satisfaction that I have completed a beautiful fast period, and I've just gained so many benefits from that. Take care. Night night in the middle of the day.